Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a mood tracker and I didn't actually film an actual intro for this, so just bear with me as I go. So today I'm just going to do an overview of a mood tracker because I think mood trackers are really important. It can kind of show a pattern in your behavior and not take your mood so seriously, and you kind of get to work through the fact that it's just a mood and it's more important how you treat yourself when you're in a mood than what mood you're feeling, because you can't really control that as much. So as you guys can see, I've already done the outline because I need to measure the position on the page and whatnot. So I'm just going to fill out what I've done, change the font a little bit, and maybe talk a little bit along the way. So yes, I realize this part of the video is kind of boring, but I just wanted to say that this tracker is just for 4 months and you can stretch it out for however long that you need the tracker for. I just finished mine from before, I think 8 months until February, so that's why I'm making a new one now. And each month has 2 columns. The first column is to color code whatever mood I'm in, and the second column is to rate kind of how well I dealt with my mood. So for example, if I'm feeling sad, instead of lying in bed, I make the best of the day, I try to cheer myself up, then I might give myself, for example, a 4 or 5 out of 1 to 5 score of how well I dealt. If I'm angry that day, instead of lashing out and being aggravated towards the ones I love, I kind of talk about how frustrated I feel instead, so how well I dealt with the mood, which I think is really important, and I want to try out and see how that actually works. So now I'm just going to go ahead and decorate a little bit. I'm actually going to put my inspiration for where I get my banner inspiration on the screen. So here you guys can see kind of where I get these things from. It's so much fun to just look up bullet journal banners or whatever and just try it out. I try to keep it classy, and I also try to find like a nice font, and I tried so hard to make like different ones that were like cursive, and it just didn't work out. I completely failed, and I just went back to basic with like super simple font, and I actually think that it worked out pretty well. Like, I like how it's very little decorations, have kind of black and white, so that the emotions and the colors of it kind of stand out afterwards. I think that's gonna look pretty good actually. I was so unsure on what emotions I was going to pick and like what color to what emotions, because my last tracker was so simple and had so basic emotions that I want something more complex. But now that I have all the emotions, I'm thinking that maybe it's going to be too much, like too messy, and you're not going to be able to like distinguish like the whole picture of what my emotions were in general or stuff like that. It's just going to be a whole messy, but I'm just going to have to try it and see, to be honest. I really don't know. So what you're seeing here that I'm doing on my second page is basically just a reflection of how I felt that month, how I dealt with it, what I have to think about for next month, so that each column kind of has a space for me to reflect, and maybe if I see patterns, write about it, or anything that I want to note down. Also, I just wanted to say that one of the colors was like period, and it does not mean like when I'm on my period that I'm just going to fill in that box. It means I'm going to do a red outline around the boxes that I have my period, so I can see if there's a correlation there as well. Now we have come to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope I inspired you to track your emotions. I think it's super healthy, and I think you can learn a lot about yourself from it. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!